G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden, your Aussie horticulturist. And today I want to talk about gardening failures because it isn't always about success. And yep, an old pro like me, 57 years old, I still have failures. Look at these potatoes. Now we had a lot of rain recently, about 300 mil in a few days. I don't know what that is in inches, but it's a lot of rain, right? And potatoes don't like a lot to be really wet. Most sort of tubers don't, unless you've got really good free draining soil, such as maybe growing in some sand and things like that. So these guys have suffered. Now, I've never really grown potatoes much, for the fact is they are just so damn cheap. And I've always been sort of in small spaces, and I'm like, well, if I don't have the space and it's cheap, I'm just not going to grow it. But since moving into this property here and having more space, I've been able to sort of adventure out a bit more and really move into my dream of becoming more self-sufficient, which I think we should talk about in an upcoming video, what self-sufficiency is. If you'd love to see that, let me know in the comments box down below. Now, these potatoes have obviously got some type of rusty wilt, and I could just go and Google it and look it up, and I know I've seen it before online and in books and things like that, reading and studying. So it almost looks like tobacco virus that you get in tomatoes, and I'm pretty sure it's just from it being really wet. And I noticed as soon as it started getting this, the lady beetle, the one that's got more than 7 spots, started turning up and started devouring and eating on a lot of the leaves. So I've been coming out here every day and squashing them, and you can see them eating the leaves on the outside of that. So that's slowing up the photosynthesis. Because these pots have just been so wet, and the plants are struggling to sort of come back, and I'm looking at it going, well, I'm just going to let them go and see how they go. I've got them just growing in my own sort of compost mix, and that does hold a lot of moisture, like 80% moisture in good quality compost. So, you know, the good thing about a good quality compost in the smaller pots is they don't get too compacted, and it'll drain fairly easily, but it'll hold a lot of water when it's raining, because it's just storing it like a sponge the whole time. So I may have really messed up with that by not adding something else like a pine bark or something along those lines to help the plant be more free draining. So you learn as you go, right? Now, I'm pretty sure someone in this channel watching here on the show would know what this is, and they'll just be able to name that in a second flat, because you guys love growing potatoes. I know, because I watch on Self-Sufficient, me and Mark, and he's always growing potatoes, and the self-sufficiency crew love that stuff. And look, I'm really interested in having my own potatoes. We grew some last year, but we didn't really try. We really got tiny little potatoes. And so my main thing with this is looking at it and just going, yeah, you know what, we have some failures and it's going to happen. And in life, unless we take things on and fail, we don't learn, right? So I'm pretty happy I've learned a bit about this. I probably should have looked more, if it's going to be a wet season, to use a more of a friable medium, maybe a bigger container. And wish me luck, I might still get some spuds out of it, but not real sure. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Are you having success? Are you having challenges? Are you losing a few crops here and there? I'm okay if I lose around about 10%, and I generally expect that to have failure each and every time in my garden. So I'm not too worried. Plenty more food coming on here, and lots more videos about educational content and teaching you how to grow more food at home and understand more about soils and biology and having a healthy life and just growing. I was going to say, what's it coming in my mate? Healthy life, healthy wife. Healthy wife, healthy life. It's happy wife, happy life, isn't it? That's funny, eh? All right, have a great day. Happy gardening. We'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.